Hello, Udaya. Hello, Gaurav. It's really cool to have you here again. This is our second webinar in our 7 webinar series about the 4thBlock. Yesterday we were talking about you, about your journey, and we really tapped into your product as well. But today's webinar will be a lot about your product. It will be about the features. It will be about everything which you can do with the 4thBlock. My name is Jakub. I'm CMO of PitchGround. I'll be hosting this webinar, and you can watch it on Facebook or in our group or on our page, or you can watch it on Zoom. And the replay, if you will need to leave during this webinar, it will be available too after this webinar will end. A few hours, I will upload it to YouTube and you can watch it. But now, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And guys, if you could maybe repeat really quickly, what can we expect today to see in today's webinar, and why it's going to be so amazing.
Okay, so once again, very quickly, right, what we're going to do is we're going to do a detailed demonstration of our product, how 4thBlock works, what its features, functionalities, how are we different than other video products that are out there, and what is something fairly unique that that lets you force multiply. How do you create multiple videos from your product pages? We are going to cover all that in a fair amount of detail.
All right, that's pretty cool. So I think without further ado, let's jump right into the screen sharing. And guys, if you have any questions, of course, you can ask in the comment section below on Facebook, or on a watch party in our Facebook group, or in the Zoom. So guys, I will ask you to start sharing your screen right now. Let's hope it will be without a problem, not like yesterday. So we can see what the 4thBlock can do for us and for our business. All right, we can see your screen. Amazing.
All right, so to get started with 4thBlock, all you have to do is to go to our site. The site is called The4thBlock, www.the4thblock.com. So this is our homepage. Once you come here, right, you'll see this nice big blue button, and then you can just click on it and just get started. Let me just do this. So what we are doing right now is the editor functionality. How do you start from scratch? And after that, we'll demo the one-click thing. Or do you want us to do the other way around? Do you want us to demo the one-click thing first?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay. Okay. So so what 4thBlock has a very powerful feature wherein you can paste a URL, a product page, and then you can convert the product page into multiple videos in under a few minutes. So for example, if we go to this site and pick a nice product,
what Gaurav will probably do is, see, if you run an e-com store of any sorts, this feature will be of insane value add. Meaning, for example, there is so much of SKUs that are listed in your shop. Your shop can be on Shopify, Magento, and you just copy the URL.
Just a second.
Yeah, Gaurav is just copying the URL of this particular store.
Something. How do we copy?
Command C. Command
A.
Command C.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I use a Linux machine, so.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, so basically all you have to do is you copy. So you saw that product, right? I just copy pasted that URL, and then I just clicked on get started. So now what's happening is 4thBlock is visiting that URL and trying to detect images. It's crawling the content. What is the listed price if there is an offer going on? What are the best possible images on the product page? So it has detected a few images, and all we need to do is we need to select the ones we like. So let me just select this one, maybe this one, and I don't know, this one.
Can we upload our own images if we want?
Yes. If you want,
you can upload your own images. But when you think about it, what has happened is this would have taken another person. Actually, they should have downloaded the images, cut the images, and then uploaded it. But basically, what has eliminated that entire process altogether.
So if you don't like the images that were crawled on the page, you can do is there's this small button that you can use to download to upload your own images, and like it will work from there. So I'll not do that for now, but it should be fairly straightforward.
And it's only images, right? We cannot upload videos yet.
No, not yet. That functionality is in the works. We'll have it in some time. There are templates with The4thBlock where we can upload videos. I'll walk you through that as well. How does that work? So yeah. So I selected these 3 images that we sort of liked. And then once you're ready, right, all you have to do is click on import images. So what will happen is, now what's happening is The4thBlock is actually going through each of the images, trying to create multiple variations, removing the background automatically, and then trying to, find the best possible themes and applying those images and the text that was available on that page automatically. So if you see, all these themes are being prepared for you, and it's all being done automatically. The nifty part of this is, if you see, so for example, let it stabilize. Actually, it's like still rendering. So let's give it a few seconds for the videos to become. So it's still going on. So the nifty part of it is, if you see, right, so it is automatically detected that the text, right? So it says buy t-shirts at best price, right? So this is something that was picked automatically from the page content. We didn't have to write it anywhere. And then of course this ₹299, right? It's not hard coded. Basically, it is picking up from the page. So this t-shirt is at 300 rupees. If I may check it again.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, see, this t-shirt is at like ₹299, right? So it automatically picked that. So the idea is that, if you're working with this, you don't have to do anything. It's automatically picks content and then creates these video templates, applies templates, and readies it for you. So now, if you want to edit from here, right? If you want to change things from here, let's just say that, I want to download this video. So I click on download video, it will throw you in the editor. Just give it a second, the editor is loading. So now this is the primary editor where you actually go ahead and edit the video. So on the right side, I'll just walk you through. So this is our the editor interface, right? So let me just start from the top. So on the top right, on the top left corner, we see the title, right? If you want to change it, you can change it here. Then of course there is a save button, right? You can, like, it auto saves automatically, but if you want to save it whenever you want, you can click on the save button. And then this is a simple form, right? Like, where you can edit the content. So all you have to do is, like, you don't have to do an Campaign or After Effects Ninja. All you have to do is come here and then fill out a simple form. So editing video, we have like boiled it down to editing a form, right? So like this is literally converting a form into a nicely produced video. So for example, let's just say instead of apparel for men, I want to do t-shirts for men. Right? So basically, if you're seeing on the right, this is a real-time preview of the video. So this is a video in place, and if I want to, sorry, if I want to drag and drop, I'll just play the video in real time. So we just made this change. Right? We just made this change in the editor and like we edited. So see from where we started with the product page, right? Like we didn't even have to pick images. It automatically picked images. It figured out where the human was in the image. It automatically fit it in the correct frame. And like the video looks very good out of the box, right? So
we can edit the CTAs.
Yeah, we can edit the CTAs if we want.
There can be a website, or there can be like a subtitle, or pretty much anything, right?
It could be anything right now, like it could be anything. So yeah, and then if you want to change the colors, so let's just say you're not like happy with blue and like shades of blue, so let's just say I want it to be black and all
right, so I can actually change the color so it will fit my brand, it will fit like my corporate identity.
Yeah, so see, it automatically like changes things. So I just edited it in 2 places, like it figured out and like edited everywhere in the video, right?
That looks
so
really
now
cool.
So now the video is pretty much done, right? So you don't have to do anything else. and this is a real-time preview. So I'll just pause it for now. So now the next part every video has is the audio editor. So if you want to select audio, so we already have a pre-selected audio for you, but if you want to change it, we have over 400 Creative Commons licensed videos, right? So for example, if we want to preview a video right before selecting, so it will play, right? And if I want to select this, I'll just select it and it will be applied to this video. So now your video is ready to download, and then you go ahead and like hit download, right? And then once you're like satisfied, right, you can click on download, and like it will start processing it in a while. So our servers are spinning right now. So it will take like a few seconds before our servers that render, our render farm comes online, and it will start processing. So while the video is,
how long does this usually take, this rendering?
basically it takes like couple of minutes max. So basically, if like there are no videos being processed right now, so our servers go back to sleep. But like if you're regularly rendering videos, if you're regularly downloading, like it should happen within 1.5 minutes max.
Okay, it makes sense.
So, like,
All right,
now,
so let's say that you showed us like 50 stories, like all the templates it created automatically. I know that we are discussing today in a chat that you are actually planning a feature that will allow you to change like all the stories with the text you want in bulk, basically.
Yes. So basically, if you see, right, like there is right now, the feature that we are working on is that, if you want to bulk edit the stories, right? So for example, right now, what you're seeing is that, if you have to edit the text on this, you have to go and then edit it, right? What if you want to bulk edit and bulk download? So we are working on that, and like it will go live real soon. So
that's amazing. I can only see the opportunities. Let's say, for example, if I have a marketing agency, or maybe if I'm running a store, I can just put the URL there and sell it for either my clients or use it for months on my store.
That part is, this is a permalink. So once the videos are generated, right, they're always being, so you can just copy paste this URL, like let's just say you are an agency, right? You can send this to your client and say that, hey, what kind of video do you like? And then they select and send it back to you, and like, so that is like force multiplying for any agency, right? Like instead of
wait, hold on. So I can just take this URL and send it to client.
Yes.
Can you show me how it looks? Will it look exactly like this?
Yeah, it will look exactly like this. So let me just copy this. You don't have to do it again. So I'll just copy this and like command.
Or maybe anonymous window. Yeah.
No, this is anonymous window, right? So yeah. So that video.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, with our like, if you have white label plans that we are like rolling out with PitchGround, so you can have this URL on your own domain. So basically, videos.youragency.com, and you send them to this link. Something like that.
So there will be even my logo. There won't be like 4thBlock logo.
Yeah, something like that, right? So yeah.
That's amazing. So yeah, I mean, can you imagine, like, if I'm like running marketing for your store, and you as a client will come, hey, we need stories, and like within 5 minutes I will send you this all under my brand, completely white labeled. It's amazing. I mean, like they will be blown away.
Yeah, and the fun part is that right now, like we have like 50 odd templates that are one-click ready. So of course, right, we are, as we keep adding these templates, right, this library is going to explode. So we have 50 now. Probably in a couple of months down the line, this might go up to 300 one-click videos, right? So our idea is that how do we enable the guy who is creating the video, right, become a Superman, right? Like you come and like paste a URL and we have 50 videos, right? So, and all these videos are like, if you these were all designed in After Effects. Like we figured out, imported them into a web interface so that we minimize the effort for you. And we have gone a step further. Instead of just minimizing your effort, we have like multiplied multiplied the results. So instead of having one video, see, all these are like very nicely created, very nicely produced videos, right? So for example, this one, right, like this, if you had to do something similar in After Effects, it would take someone who knows After Effects probably a couple of hours to get something similar, right? But here, anyone, right, like who does not even know what After Effects is.
Hold on, it automatically removed the background from the picture.
Yes. Yes, you didn't even have to. So basically, the photos that we started with were this. We started from something like this, right? Like and like if you see this, right?
Yeah, there's a wall behind him. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a wall, and like if you want to change the colors also, right? So let me just put a.
You can maybe demo a remove background.
Yeah. So I was going to come to that. How once I go. Through the regular way of how we edit the video, I'll show you how to remove the background, but probably I can do this right now as well. So for example, right, let me just, you have any photo on the desktop?
No, just go to Mintra and we can pick up
yeah. Okay, so for example, let's just say that, you know, this guy, right, like you want to, if we have, for example, this image, right, copy image address, and then I go back, and I'm editing this, I don't like that image, right? So I just go and click on change image, and then I can click on this link and paste this link. So it will import it from this link.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll take some time. So I can crop it to my satisfaction. So just give me a second. I'll just, okay, that's good. Yeah, this look good enough. So I will just save it. So it is uploading will take a few seconds before the image goes through.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the manual process, right? Like, you know, if you don't like an image, right? So now you see that there is a background on this guy, right?
Okay.
How do I, even this is looking good, right? But like, let's just say that I want to remove the background. So I click on this remove background, and it'll like, it'll take a few seconds. And I think we should be having something real soon. So the background is gone now. So
that's impressive, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, even the little pieces between his arm and the shirt got removed. It's really cool.
Yeah. So you don't have to, you know, sort of worry about other than, you know, thinking about like what the messaging should be. Rest everything, right? Like all these things, the heavy lifting will do it for you. So, and like if you want to change the background, right? Like just say I don't know, blue is too strong, something lighter, probably this shade. So yeah, this looks better, right? So you can change it and see those. If I play this, just give me a second. Let me just. Okay, this is a bug that we need to solve, but yeah, it only happens on a Mac. So if I play this, so if you see on the background, there are these nice small lines and all, right? Those are like very carefully animated. You might not even notice the amount of detailing that have gone into these templates, but like I'm sure that, you know, your users will appreciate once you sort of start publishing these stories.
And all right, so after I like edit everything like this with the colors and the text and the pictures, I can just simply download it and post it, right? Like
yes.
That's it.
Now the fun part is basically what we have is something called auto posting. So let me just go back to our. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say that we just finished stories and now we are ready to post them. Okay.
So it's still rendering. I think this video is a bit long, so it should be done in like some time. I'm not sure why it's taking so much time. It should not technically take this amount of time. It will go through in like another 20 seconds. So, but the idea is that, you know, there's something called an auto post. So I'll just show you what an auto post is. For example.
Till now, is it clear?
Yeah.
What we have communicated? What is the audience saying? Since we are not on Facebook, we cannot see.
Yeah, can you just ask?
I think it's pretty clear so far. We are receiving some messages, and yeah, it's clear.
Awesome. So I'll just very quickly demo the auto post functionality. So basically, what happens is, okay, it'll ask me to close.
Use that one.
No, it's fine. Yeah, proper. Okay. Yeah, can you just.
So you want to demonstrate now the auto posting feature. Okay. So directly from your platform, we are able to like start posting these stories.
Yeah, so, I mean, not exactly directly. So the problem is that, Instagram and WhatsApp, right, all their APIs are sort of restricted. So they have like opened it probably for like a handful of partners. And like we have applied for it, like, but like we are still waiting on them. So, and like what other people are doing, like, and what we are also doing is that, we send you a notification as an email, and then you'll receive whenever at the scheduled time, you'll receive an email with the video, and you can like click on that, and then you can post it on Instagram. The reason is that, Facebook is not opening the Instagram API for like, general developers. You have to be at a certain scale. So I'm hoping that, we'll get there and we'll get the APIs directly. But till then,
Okay.
Like this is how all the scheduling apps work with Instagram. Like even bigger guys like Later and all, right, they also are doing the same thing, so we're doing something similar. So what you have to do is you click on AutoPost. So now you see that there is no AutoPost schedule configured for this video. All you have to do is create an AutoPost schedule. So now you can take a schedule, so daily, weekly, monthly. So for example, right, if you want to this is basically evergreening of content, right? You create one video, right, and you want it to go out like every week, right? So then you can select, right, what time, right? So 10 a.m. Let me change it to 9 10 p.m., right? 6 p.m. At 6:10 p.m. in my time zone. If I want to change the time zone as well, so for example, I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you could like change that, and then you just save a schedule. So what happens is now it shows you the schedule, right? So next post is in 3 days, because you said that every Monday. So next Monday is coming up in 3 days, and then it will go out at 6:10 p.m. At each time.
So I'll add to that. So the idea is, think about it. So let's assume that you have to post stories on a regular basis. What happens is, one, creation of stories is difficult. Second is the time that takes to you. Generally, we forget. It's not a habit that we have built over time.
That's true. Yeah.
So we solve it at two levels. One, use our tool, create stories, right? One, take care of it. Second is, you do not know, generally we create it, then we forget to post it. So what we do is, with our scheduler, you come and just create a time zone. I mean, a time where in which you would like to get reminded at what time you want the video to be posted. So let's assume here Gaurav has set run at 6:10 p.m. Africa, Addis Ababa every Monday. Let's assume this is a Monday thing. Let's say Motivation Mondays is a story that you have built. You have kept it. So every Monday, you can schedule it to come to your email with the video on, say, 6:10 p.m. So that automatically you can click on it and post it into your Instagram.
So, and like we are working on a companion, and we are working on a companion app, actually both on Android and iOS. That's not out as of now. It will go out very soon, where you'll get push notifications on your phone, and you can directly click on that. It will open into Instagram. So
it's
like from my personal experience, I know that I just set some creative agents, say, hey, create these stories for me. These are like the requirements. They send me all these stories. I save them to my Google Drive, and then I forgot. And so I mean, like this feature is like really useful for people who are like really overwhelmed with like a micro tasks and with the daily work, and they just forgot about posting.
Yeah, and like you can have multiple schedules. So, for example, if you want you can have multiple schedules. So let's say, I'll just demo. If you want to post this one time in the future, right? You don't want it to be recurring. So you've created this video, and like you want it to in the future, so you can select one time, and then select the time. So for example, pick a date. So 20th July at 10 a.m. in my time zone. Click schedule. So now you see that in 8 days it's going to run again, and this is like a non-recurring schedule. So you can like have as many schedules as you want, one time in the future, every week, every year, every 3 months, something like that, right?
So each video, technically you create it once and you set up all these schedules around it. It's basically fire and forget. You create it once, that you have time, create all these stories, put your reminders in place and forget it, get back to your work. We will send those notifications right to your inbox. From there, you can set your stories, and the entire process is now complete. Instead of going every day to create these stories and then posting it, now you batch create and you schedule post.
That's cool. That's so cool, guys. All right, so I think we can move on a little. So, is there anything else you wanna show us in the 4thBlock?
something. So for example, right, let's just say that you have created this video, right, and you want to create another variation of this video. So what do you do, right? Do you go and like start everything from scratch? So let's just say that, you know, I am happy with the, I just want to send my client another variation of this video, right? But I don't want to do entire process again. So all you have to do is like, you have to do a create a copy. There is a create a copy button on the top. And like you can share this with your team in your workspace. So you copy this, and like anyone with this URL in your team, right, will be able to. Now we have created a copy of this of the same video. So if I want another variation of this video, so let's just say with a yellow.
Okay, I see. So I can
Yeah,
basically duplicate and send to my
like
client.
it's like
Okay.
cloning a document in Google Drive, right? Like you have like now they're like basically 2 videos now. So this is so you don't have to, you know, repeat the same work again and again, right? Like you can change the content. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This is like small feature. One of our clients had asked for it, so this is something coming directly from our users, right? They wanted this, so we sort of built it. And like if people who are watching anything that we want to build, right, anything that you know helps in their workflow, we'll be glad to, you know, take that as a feature request. Like you know, we'll build it out real soon. So yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm impressed. This is amazing. I mean, for both parties, if it's a marketing agency or e-commerce store, there are like unlimited opportunities you can do with this. I love it. All right, Udaya, Gaurav, is there anything else you want to show us, or do you want me to take over now and tell what to expect?
More of a feature, but how you can arrange your entire social story creation process. So for example, say Gaurav has created this video out here.
By the way, this video is rendered. So we'll just demo. Then so this video is rendered. You would have received an email as well. So if you click on download your video, right, it will open it in the browser itself, and like it's being downloading. So this is
Okay.
Or the music would be better. We could have selected
Yeah, the music.
Yeah, I mean, this is the video. The music does not go with the yeah, but like you could always, like, if you want to change it, right, you can go back and like, you know, if you don't like the way it has come out, you could have like some funky music. I don't know what it is.
No, it's fine. I mean, like this music is.
Yeah.
We can demonstrate even with this music.
Yeah.
So the idea is, once this is the entire workflow around how our app is structured. So what we would ideally suggest is this one thing that our users can possibly do is actually use the title in an interesting way. How they label their videos that they've created. This video could have been called, say for example, this could have been Monday t-shirt posting. Let's assume that you have named it that way. You create a bulk amount of videos. You can come back to your workspace, wherein which in your My Videos, you have access to all the videos that you would have listed. See, this is what happens, right? Over a period of time, there is insane amount of videos starts to pile up. Now, what you can do possibly is you can create a title for a video, and for example, a SKU item. Along with it, you can have it Mondays or Tuesdays. So once you come here, you have a look at it, you automatically know this video is going on Monday. This is for Tuesday. So once, for example, if you're an agency, you will have access to multiple workspaces. For one particular client, you can have his entire SKUs. Another particular client, another set of stories.
So we have the concept of workspaces. It's available in the higher PitchGround plans, basically. When you stack the codes, or in our regular pricing, we have it in the agency plan. We will have multiple workspaces. So if you have like say 10 clients, you can have 10 workspaces, so that all your assets for that client stay together.
Okay, so I can just navigate easily through all my clients and all their content, right?
Yeah.
All right. Makes all sense.
You want to Q&A, right?
One last feature we wanted to show. So
Okay.
this is not only just static images and like animations. We also support, the editor also supports videos. So for example, right, these are templates that have videos, right? So you can have a background video with animations, right? So let me just show you very quickly. So if you see this, right, so this is an animated story that has another video inside of it, right? So you're like, this becomes very powerful. In for example, right, like if you want to search, so basically if you want another video, right, so search or you click here, and then so I don't know, let's select for a beach. You can search for videos. So we are searching for Creative Commons licensed videos. I'll just select this one, and then I'll click on use this video. Okay. Something is going around, so we didn't expect this to happen.
So we'll demo it maybe in the coming few, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Let me just try it again. Just give it a second. Something. Just select this. Okay. Okay. So this is something just like, you know, this always happens. Demos don't. Okay. Anyway, so
it always happens when you don't.
The idea, what I wanted to show you was that, you know, once the video is uploaded, right? Like what will happen is, you know, you can select the part of a video, right? I can select, can zoom in, zoom out, select a part of video, and then, you know, cut the video to your liking, and then and this is basically a real-time preview of a video playing inside a video, right? So I hope you're like, you know, trying to appreciate the complexity that has gone into building this. So basically there's a video inside the video, right? So that is what we're trying to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That 4thBlock also supports video in video, right? So yeah.
Videoception. Yeah, I got it. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. And I mean, this is amazing. I'm really impressed. Like, I cannot even stress enough how many features and opportunities it will give, like, marketing agency or e-commerce or owner. Like, it will get the weight of your chest of creating the story content, which is usually like the pain in the ass. I'm sorry, but that's true. And this is really easy. All right, guys, thanks a lot for all the preparation. I will just quickly share my screen now. Can you please tell me if you see my screen?
Yep.
All right, so everybody, so basically this is a webinar series we are creating with Gaurav and Daya from the 4thBlock. They are founders, and today is 12th, and next week we will be doing one webinar each day. So on Monday, on 15th, there will be an Instagram Story Mastery 101, where we'll teach you how to really leverage stories in the best way to have the biggest impact on your business. On Tuesday, on 16th, we will be talking about why your business needs Instagram stories in the first place. And on Wednesday, how to make money selling Instagram story packages. So if you're looking for a business opportunity or new service offering in your agency, you need to come on Wednesday. And Thursday is all about 10x audience engagement with your Instagram brand. So if you're using Instagram or not, Thursday is for you. And Friday, the last day, is tell your brand stories like a big name brands without hiring a creative team. So we will get inspired from all the big guys in the industry, and we will be discussing how you can leverage stories the same way. And you can register on the4thblock.pitchground.com/schedule, or you can go just here, and that's enough. And if you still haven't bought your 4thBlock license, it's available on pitchground.com/the4thblock. And you can choose from multiple packages. The cheapest one starts at $49 lifetime. It means that you don't have to pay monthly or annually. You will just pay once, and that's it. So go to pitchground.com/the4thblock, read through all the amazing features. You can watch the video I created here quickly, and you can just check pretty much everything, and then just click the buy now button and choose the amount of licenses you want to buy and pay either with your credit card or with your PayPal. You can choose from multiple options. Really depends on what use case you are having, whether if you're an agency or e-commerce store, you will find the best license for you. So that's about it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for joining. If you have any questions, these guys, I think they really don't sleep. So so you can ask them pretty much anything and anytime you want in our Facebook group. So don't forget to join our Facebook group and ask them whatever you want, because they will answer really quickly. And another thing I want to mention about them, they are really crazy when it comes to implementing new features, because we are getting a lot of feedback from the whole community. If they like something, or if they don't like something, we'll just send it over to these guys, and they are working day and night to make these things and make these changes online and working. So if you have any suggestions, of course, you can reach out to us through our Facebook group as well, which is facebook.com/groups/PitchGround. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
it was a pleasure, and don't forget to join on the Monday, where we'll be discussing Instagram Story Mastery 101. So thanks again, and see you next time.
Thanks, Seku. Thanks. Bye. Good night.
Bye.